Once upon a time, a man was fishing in the banks of a river. Suddenly, after hours and hours of fishing, his rod suddenly flew into the air. And when he tried to snatch it, you're waiting it. I'm joking. So, wait, let me say something first. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, hello guys. Today, I might be telling you a story. Magical things that happened in the past. But let me tell you one thing. I'm actually a time traveler. I can travel to time and see things that other people can't see. Now, jokes aside, let's go. Let me time travel to the time of Toba mountain. So one day, this mountain was a volcanic mountain. Then bursted into smithereens, almost extincting all humanity, and left a crater in the middle. Now, one day, a family came in. They had a son named Toba. Sadly, when Toba was at age ready to hunt and live by himself, his parents passed away. Now he lives alone. His body's perfect for farming and everything, but he hasn't got the good skills for fishing. His daily life is usually goes out of his house, goes farming. Ah, I think I'm in the mood for fish today. And he goes to the river, rides his boat, and goes fishing, gets one small fish, and eats. So one day, after farming for one for the whole morning, he said, so tired. I need to eat fish. It's protein for me. Then, dragging his legs through the forest to the river, he always left his boat there, just in case he wants to fish on a random day. Then, as usual, he mounts his boat after that into a place that he thinks it's good. He puts out his fishing rod and sits down while waiting. I feel lucky today. Like, I think today is different. Today will be different. He motivated himself. He heard the wind. He heard his ears ringing. Today you're lucky. Today you're lucky. You're gonna get a big fish. Today you're lucky. Stuff. Then, after waiting for hours and hours, frick, when am I gonna be getting a fish? It's been hours. Then he stood up, just as he was about to snatch his rod. Suddenly, the rod flew into the air. Toba panicked, then snatched the rod, then tried to pull it. But instead of him pulling the fish pulled the whole boat around the river. Whoa! Shoot! Whoa! Then he tried to stop it. And then all the muscles in his gathering all the muscles, all the power in his body, he pulled. Whoa! Then astonished to see the huge fish, he froze. And the fish fell onto his boat with a loud thud. After that, Toba, astonished by the fish, decided, wait, imagine if I get this big fish and show it to the villagers. And you notice, I live alone. It's okay, I'll just have a feast tonight then. Then, when he was about to touch the fish to check its quality, suddenly, a blinding light burst from the fish, and Toba staggered back. Whoa! Oh my gosh! What's that? And fell down. After falling down, his body wet, he fell into the river. And he peered up to his boat. See, a magnificent woman. Surprised by the woman, seeing the confused face of Toba, said, "You may ask, who am I? My name is Putri. I was a creature. I don't know what. Then the gods cursed me to become a fish and said I would become the creature that touches me first." Then Toba, astonished by her beauty, said, not said, gathered all the courage on his body, and thought, maybe I could marry her. Finally, a company on my life. Then when he was say, he said, blah, blah, blah. Then Putri was confused. Why would they say blah, blah, blah? He said, what again? He said, would you like to marry me? You don't have anywhere to go, right? Said Toba. Then Putri, astonished by that, said, okay, but there's one thing you must do. keep my promise that don't tell any single living being that I was a fish. Then he said, blinded by love, he just said, yeah, 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 whatever, whatever. And then years and years later, wait, let's do a time travel. I'm not waiting years and years here. So, years and years later, what is up? I think I see a kid. His name's Samosir. Oh, I think they have a kid. Their name's Samosir. Samosir was a fat and greedy kid. He wanted to eat every single minute, every single second, every single moment. One day, his dad was fishing for his son's dinner. His lunch was already packed by his wife, Putri. Putri said to Samosir, Samosir, could you bring this here, Dad? Lending the package of food. Then Samosir said, yeah, yeah, okay. Because he always respected his mom, but not too much to his dad. Whilst in the middle of the road, he thought, if I die in the road, I can't give this to my dad. So he decided to eat a bit. Then, suddenly, he just says, oh no, I ate it all. I'm sure Dad's gonna be okay. Then when he went to his dad, Dad, here's your food. After that, when Toba opened it, wait, where's the food part of the food? What happened to it? And Samosir said in a relaxed face, well, if I didn't eat the food, I would have died in the middle of the road. So yeah, is that correct, Dad? Okay. And then Toba, he always tried to bottle his anger to his son, but this time he just went one toe too far, 1 centimeter too far, and said, "You spoiled kid! What have you been doing? I've been fishing all day for you, and that's how you repay me. You give me trash. Go away, you son of a fish!" Then Samosir ran, crying. His mind popped up with all of confusion. What? I was a fish? My dad was a fish, or was it my mom? He went home. He asked to his mom, Putri, Mom, I ate my dad's food. And then he said, son of a fish, who is the fish? Is it Dad or is it you, Mom? And then Putri, sad, his husband just did it to his own son. Then said, okay, go to the mountains. I'll take care of your dad. And then when Samosir ran, from where Putri was standing, sprouted water spreading everywhere. And then in the end, the water made Toba sink and die. So in the end, the lake was named after the man, Toba. I think that may be all for me. Sorry if it's a bit too long. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.